Hey there, it's Greg with Car Shopping Help again, and now we get to the fun part here in step number 4 of our 5-step system to save at least $5,000 on any new car in under an hour. Step number 4 is the fun part. You get to fax your quote request to your list of dealers and wait for them to get back to you, give them a 24-hour deadline, and then the next day you select the best deal from your responses. So how does this step work exactly? Well, let's take a look. We've got, as we've talked about in the other videos, real straightforward explanations of everything you need to do each step of the way. And again, everything's free. We give you all the forms you need to fill out. Pretty much all you need is the information from the previous steps. You've got your dealer contact list of the Internet Sales Department or the Fleet Sales Manager. Those are your key contacts because you don't want to go through the sales staff and have to pay a commission and deal with all the goofy negotiation tactics that they use. So let's take a look at the forms we've got here. On this page, the forms page, we've got complete instructions, how to download them. They're all in Adobe Acrobat PDF format. There's an ebook version if you want the complete description to the ultimate level. It shows you how to download everything, complete instructions. And we've got a quick guide, which I recommend. Short and sweet, pretty much just the way the website's laid out. Here's this step, here's what you do, on to the next step, here's what you do. So let's take a look at some of the forms. We've got the forms, again, like I mentioned, in the PDF format, which is universal, work on any computer, Apple, Windows, whatever. So here's a bid cover letter, and there's a couple key points here. You want to tell them you're a serious buyer. You want to tell them exactly how the bid process is going to work. You're taking bids. You're setting the terms of the negotiation. You're going to tell them you want everything itemized. You're only going to pay a certain amount for dealer prep fees, transportation, all that stuff they use to jack the price up. Let's take a look at the actual bid quote form. You've got your base model that you used on your step 1, and the pricing for the options is configured on your particular model. They always want to charge you a destination charge, which is like $600 or some odd nonsense to try to soak you for transporting the car from the factory to the dealership like that's your expense. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of areas where they can fill in specific rebates, and they'll kind of quake when they see that you know about the dealer holdback fund, which is about 2% of the retail price of the vehicle. You want to spell out that you don't want to pay $300 for document preparation. Hey, it's all computerized. They're just cranking it out. They don't need to charge you $300 to print out the forms you need to sign. I mean, come on, get real. You don't want to be paying dealer advertising fees, flooring fees. All that stuff's paid for by the manufacturer. So on your quote form, you're going to get a grand total. And you're going to get these forms back from everybody that wants to play the game. And again, you've used the sites where these dealers have signed up to get the leads, and they want to play the game. So you're going to save some serious money on your car. One thing we've added in the last year, which has been real popular, is we've made these forms available in Microsoft Word and Excel format. So you can actually just pull those up in Word, type in your information. Looks a little more professional than kind of handwriting everything in. But again, you're not out to impress these people. What you want is to get their absolute best price. So don't over worry it, don't overanalyze it. You're just dealing with people who are paid by the dealership to pump up the sales volume. They're not on commission, but they are on a quota. So the more cars the fleet manager sells, the better discount the dealership gets. And believe me, these guys want your business. In step number 5, we're going to take a look at what you need to do once you've selected the winning dealer, because you don't want to just waltz in and sign the paperwork and drive off. You want to inspect your car first. So we'll cover that in step number 5 here.